What does a smart person actually look like? Most people imagine a fast talker with instant answers, the obvious genius type. But cognitive psychology suggests something much more interesting. Real intelligence often hides in small, subtle details and reactions that might seem completely ordinary or even strange to the outside world. If you've ever felt like you're on a different frequency than everyone else, or if you have habits that people call quirky, you might actually be operating on a higher cognitive level. Today, we're breaking down 7 strange habits backed by psychology that indicate an exceptional mind. Let's see how many you have. Have you ever been caught mumbling to yourself while solving a problem? While society might see this as a sign of instability, in cognitive psychology, it's a powerful tool for optimization. When you speak your thoughts out loud, you aren't just talking, you're using a support mechanism for your brain. Research shows that self-directed speech helps the brain focus better by activating working memory through the auditory channel. Think of a high IQ brain like a supercomputer running dozens of processes at once. Pure internal thinking can create a traffic jam of ideas. By speaking out loud, you force that messy flow into a clear, linear, and logical structure, a process researchers call externalized thinking. It's exactly what Nobel Prize-winning physicist Richard Feynman did to test the sharpness of his own reasoning. Society praises early risers, but evolutionary psychology offers a different view for the highly intelligent. A study from the London School of Economics found a statistical link between higher IQ and going to bed later. Why? Because our ancestors were biologically programmed to wake with the sun. Choosing to stay up late to work or think is a form of evolutionary novelty. It requires a higher level of cognitive adaptation to go against instinct. Furthermore, for a brain that is highly sensitive to stimulation, the night provides the only quiet social environment where the cortex can wander freely. It's the time when the subconscious starts connecting scattered ideas without the noise of the world getting in the way. Does the sound of someone chewing, a clock ticking, or a keyboard tapping drive you crazy? For many, this is just being picky, but for those with high IQs, it's a neurological trait called leaky sensory gating. Most brains have a filter that blocks out unimportant sensory data. However, in highly intelligent and creative individuals, this filter is often less strict. Your brain takes everything in. While this can lead to sensory overload and fatigue, it gives you a massive advantage: the ability to notice errors, details, and patterns that others completely miss. You aren't being difficult, you just have a receiver that is too powerful for a world that's too noisy. It's a classic trope, the genius who can remember thousands of digits of pi but can't find their house keys. This isn't a flaw, it's ruthless brain optimization. Neuroscience shows that the brain has limited processing capacity. Highly intelligent brains prioritize information automatically, treating everyday repetitive details like a shopping list or where you put your wallet as low-value data. This data is discarded to reserve space for high-value structures, logic, complex systems, and new information. You don't forget because your brain is weak. You forget because your brain is busy managing more important resources. Do you find it impossible to just relax or stop overcomplicating things? High IQ individuals often have a highly active prefrontal cortex, which makes them crave depth over surface-level answers. When making a decision, you don't just see option A or B. You see a whole network of cause and effect. You replay conversations and analyze tones because your brain is running a full-scale simulation to find the best possible outcome. This is also linked to hyper-awareness, the ability to walk into a room and instantly scan for hidden energies like a forced smile or an avoided glance. It can be emotionally draining, but it's a sign of a brain that refuses to stop processing the truth behind the surface. Most people see procrastination as laziness, but for the highly intelligent, it's often incubation. Take Leonardo da Vinci, who took 16 years to finish the Mona Lisa because he kept getting distracted by optical research. High IQ individuals often delay the final execution of a task because their subconscious is still cooking the solution. They often need the adrenaline of a looming deadline to enter a flow state. They aren't avoiding the work. They are waiting until the solution is 90% complete in their mind before they touch the paper. The single most important sign of intelligence isn't a test score, it's curiosity. In psychology, this is called the need for cognition. People with high IQs are never satisfied with simple answers. They want to know the why behind the why. This curiosity acts like a never-ending engine, driving them to explore fields unrelated to their jobs or question beliefs that have existed for centuries. As Albert Einstein famously said, "I have no special talents. I am only passionately curious." A truly intelligent mind maintains the wonder of a child, seeing knowledge not as a destination, but as a journey with no end. If you recognize these strange habits in yourself, understand this. You aren't broken. You aren't weird. You are simply carrying one of nature's most valuable gifts. Having a powerful mind is like carrying an overly sensitive sensor in a world full of noise. It brings burdens, but it also brings incredible depth and awareness. So, which of these habits hit home for you? Are you the night owl or the selective forgetter? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to see how many of you are on the same wavelength. If this video helped you understand yourself a little better, hit the like button and subscribe. We explore the deep corners of psychology every week to help you master your mind. Thank you for watching this video, and stay curious.